welcome.
Yes. What is up, support squad?
Look, my name is Amir Alexandria Butler.
Oh, okay, real exclusive.
Let me stop.
No, go ahead. Let the people know this is what we came for.
You know, I'm a junior here at Michigan State University studying apparel and textile design with a minor in entrepreneurship, you know.
Okay, Humpty.
You know, I'm trying.
So you do have the minor in entrepreneurship, so you know I came here to talk about your brand, Serene.
Mm-hmm.
Now I need
and I'm
to
trying
know.
to multitask y'all during this. Yeah.
Right, y'all see her in her element. All the newspaper, and she on live, so all her social media will be in the description box, so y'all can start watching her lives because they be lit.
Okay.
All right, so we need to know about Serene. First, we want to know how it got started. Where did you start with this?
So, Serene actually started when I was a freshman at Michigan State. Dang. Okay, let me go deep into it. Since we're here,
we need all the details. All the details.
So, way before Serene, I was actually in like a quote-unquote partnership. I kind of played as the creative director for another brand. And then when like that really didn't work out, and it only didn't work out because I was kind of like putting more into it than the other person, and it was just like it was that person's like dream, and I was just trying to help them out, and it was just like they weren't really responding to like what I was like doing, so I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'ma just start my own brand with like the ideas that I had given and some other ones that I didn't even show yet, and plus it wasn't even like we weren't under no contract or nothing, so that was that. But I don't know, like ever since I was little I've always wanted to start a clothing brand. I just didn't know how, and so when I came here I was just like, cool, you know. My dad helped me out because he has a t-shirt company, so a lot of the printing in the beginning stages was his doing, and then he would teach me how to do that. But my whole thing was like to just have a creative outlet for myself, because for 17-18 years of my life I was of course under the household of my family, and so I had to live under their rules, and so when it came to fashion they still controlled that, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't really wear what I wanted to wear. I couldn't really express myself, you know, the way I really wanted to. So I was just like, you know, college, the freedom, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Okay, I'm gonna start this brand, I'm gonna do this, you know what I'm saying? And then from there I just made it my goal to be you know, as active as I could be. You know, there was fashion shows, I was in that. There was like it was Spartan Remix participation. Those were like little events for like organizations on campus and brands, just to, you know, network and stuff like that. So I was in that. Then, you know, people would, like you, would interview me.
Yes,
what else? It would be like features in magazines, online newspapers. I had my own like New York Fashion Week show. That was dope. That was last September.
So you was popping. You was on the strip. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So it sounds like that was the prime example of you was tired of working for somebody else's dream.
Yeah.
So you was working toward you smart.
Yeah.
You smart.
I just wanted to work for myself.
Okay. So the brand name, Serene. Explain to the people what it means and how it came to you. Like, how did you know that was the name for your brand?
Well, the Lord told me. Like, I got a feeling. I always get these feelings. But, so anyways, my name is Amir. My nickname is, from high school, it was Rima, because that's my name backwards. So Reem is short for Rima. I wanted something, so my friends who were helping me out from the very beginning, T.O., Charmanique, I'm going to shout everybody out, Carl,
yes,
Caleb.
Get your shout outs in.
Let's see, Angie, Mia, you know, everybody who's helped me out, thank you so much. I love y'all so much. But T.O. was the one who told me, you know, have something so you, because a brand is supposed to represent who you are. You know what I'm saying? Or a reflection of yourself. So Serene. And it just basically means being carefree, because you know, like I said, for so long, I cared about what other people thought about me, you know what I'm saying? And then now I kind of have this, you know, fuck it, I'm going to do me, regardless of what y'all think, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just do what's best for me, so, yeah, just living that carefree lifestyle.
So I know all this brand making wasn't easy, so what were your first doubts when you first got into it, when you first knew you wanted to start this brand?
How am I gonna get this shit off the ground? Look, can I cuss? Look. I'm like, can I cuss on your thing? Look.
Go ahead.
Okay.
This is real authentic right here. This is the real Amir, the real Serene.
Okay. Cause you know I gotta censor myself sometimes during interviews, but okay, cool.
I'm gonna put the little beeps in it.
Right. No. Okay. What was I about to say?
So your first doubt starting, how was you going to get it off the ground?
And then how was I going to make money? Because I was freshman. I didn't know what I was doing. I never owned a business before in my life. I was just basing it off of, like, what my dad would tell me, like, don't do this, this, this. And, you know, just, I was clueless. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I have to do this. I got to apply for this. No, hell no. But, yeah, it was just making money for the most part. And that people actually help with it, because like from the very beginning, like Serene wasn't a brand that was for everybody at first. It was kind of like geared towards like the African Americans, because I wanted to go the pro-black route. So I had things like I Matter. She's wearing lazy right now crossed out because that's one of the number one yeah, shut the people. Yes. Right. Okay. Because that's one of the number one stereotypes for, you know, black people in general. So I had bossy for my ladies, you know, saying we female bosses, you know, because some men are really intimidated by that, and I don't know why. Anyways,
that's for another story.
right. I had just so much stuff, and then I realized, I'm like, you know, Amir, you can't just have shit for one group of people, because that's like stopping you from making even more money. So I kind of branched it out to everybody. So
I like that. I didn't even know that about this t-shirt. I just thought it was funny because it said lazy and it was punning off the Jay-Z, so that's why I really liked it. But that is a good explanation for why you had that. Okay, so who was your biggest influence when you first started? Like the person that really, really had a big impact on what you were going to do with Serene?
I always say Beyonce.
Okay.
With anything that I do.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I always say Beyonce because she's just so talented. She's so, like, the thing is,
yes, okay. Preach to us. Preach.
Is, like, people don't realize, like, she directs everything, like, from how she wants her music to how she wants she probably helps with the choreo, like how she wants the lights. Like, I see myself in her, or you know, something like that. Kind of like a mini version of her, because it's like when I do my shows, I make sure I go above and beyond. She be going above and beyond. It's just like, damn. Like, if she was to come to like one of my shows, I'd probably be crying. Like, oh my God, Beyonce, I love you, girl. You are my inspiration. But yeah, Beyonce.
Have you been to any of her concerts or anything? Of course. I just had to ask, though. Had to ask.
Because I told my mom, I said, I have to see Beyonce before I die. So.
Okay, so you just told me earlier, well, I just found out that Serene has unfortunately discontinued. I'm upset. The people are upset. I know you happy, but we need to know why. What's going on?
So I've been planning on shutting down Serene for a long ass time. To be real with everybody, it's just like I get tired. And it's had, you know, multiple failures. It's had multiple successes. You know, I've talked to some of my close friends, even though, hi, they're talking about why did I come out here? But anyways.
Hey, I can ask that too. We can explain that after this.
We'll talk about that. But, because I'm just really tired, and it's like I get bored easily with stuff. So that's why you see me doing everything. Because it's like, I'm just so interested in, like, the world and like my interests and shit like that. So I'm gonna be touching more industries and stuff. I just need to figure out how I'm about to do that in the time. Because it's like, I feel like I'm 40 years old and I don't have enough time left. And I'm just 20 years old. That makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like that's the best way to do it, especially like in this college life. We all young and feel like we got to have everything set. But, you know, just follow your interest and do whatever is best for you.
But yeah, I was just tired. It's been 2 years. Serene has been, 2 years. It's 2 years old. I didn't want to give up on it, but it was just like, I gotta move on to something else. So
hint, wink, wink.
Yeah, like what I'm working on now is bigger and better than I told multiple people this. Like, it's bigger and better than Serene ever was or will ever be.
I love that. Okay, so your live viewers want to know, why did you cut your hair?
I cut my hair because I just don't like hair. I didn't really know how to take care of my hair for real. I just wanted to be bald. So
I'm about to go down the same route in a minute, to be honest. I seen your snap when you was getting your hair cut, and I'm looking like, I might as well. No, yeah. I probably wouldn't know how to maintain that either, knowing me. Okay, so I know Serene isn't the only thing that you do, but every time I find out something you do, you're doing something else. So I'm going to just let you go ahead and let the people know what other things are you involved in. Like, I know you have a poetry book, which I just recently found out. I know you got a lot going on.
It's called My Mind is a Temple. That's my book. Dang.
So much going on. Can you...
Yeah, I'm trying to think about how I'm about to explain this. So basically, over the years since 2012, that's when I first started to write. So I used to write on Facebook little fan fictions for like mindless behavior, like little pages. Aww. And Justin Bieber little pages. And people really started following my shit. Like, I get thousands of likes on it. Then I went on to Wattpad. It's like a little
Wattpad.
Yeah, that. Mm-hmm. And you know that has like thousands of views on there. And so I always just kept a journal, or actually I would type up my writing. So I would always keep that on hold. From like after breakups, I would have note to self stuff, advice for other people.
So do you have any poems memorized that we can hear right now? Real exclusive.
Look, the one I did for the pageant, it was called
We gotta hear it.
Oh God, no! Look,
we gotta hear it. I'm ready to snap. We gotta hear it.
That is long. It's long, y'all.
I know you got. Where your poetry book at?
Look, I haven't performed that in a long ass time. Look at this, y'all. My junkie ass.
You in your workspace right now.
Seriously, this is my office. I had. Oh, there it goes. So this is my book, everybody. Yeah, real handmade. It was actually a final for my class, and then I ended up selling them. So I started fucking with. Let me see. Cycle. I think that's a really good one. That's one of my most popular.
We just want to hear at least one of them. At least a snippet. Give us a snippet.
I don't read the whole thing.
Oh, go ahead then.
Yeah, it's called Cycle, y'all.
You want me to zoom in on you to make it more dramatic? I got you. Okay,
I'm gonna read mine. Okay. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, here it goes. And here it goes again. This constant cycle of continuously giving your all to someone who still doesn't appreciate the shit. What is all this giving for? Caring too much for someone can be a curse. Throwing yourself so far for someone who wouldn't even do the same for you. The cycle never ends. You give your all, and it's never enough. You feel unappreciated on so many levels and taken for granted because they are so used to it. So comfortable to what you're doing. Not actually realizing that they had and can be something great. I think that's a typo. But anyways, yeah.
Okay.
Cycle. But it's like, let me count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's 14 different stories. Hi.
I forgot you was on live.
Yeah, they're like, hi from Turkey.
Aw. You national girl, you're national. So is there anything else that you're involved in besides the poetry?
Okay, so there's poetry. I have a up and rising or up and coming model agency. It's called La Model. It literally just means the model.
It sounds fancy though.
La Model. So I train models. I put them in shows, things like that. It's just like a new style of modeling because I have choreo too. So it's just like dancing and like professional modeling at the same time. Or structured waltz is what I call it. I used to sell hair and lashes. It was called Shop Tavern Hair. Yeah.
So do you still do that? Can people buy bundles from you or some good lashes? You got the mink Brazilian lashes?
Not anymore. I kind of like slowed that down too. My goal was to start that back up in April. That didn't really work out because I'm just so busy. What else? Oh, Alex Amir Beauty. My makeup side hustle.
So are you still doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Damn,
now we'll be putting all links to all your stuff in the description box because I know you got a lot, so people gonna be looking like, what?
I think I named all of them.
What is that?
Serene, Shop Tavern Hair and Company.
So the modeling school, how did you what gave you the idea for that?
So I was a coordinator this year for the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated fashion show, annual fashion show. I was a model for that for 2 years. And I just wanted to go behind the scenes and kind of coordinate it because that's what I kind of do anyways. I direct people in general. I just found a love and a passion for models, and it's like not even like the models thing, it's just like building confidence in women is what I love to do, and I'm great at it, honestly. I say that in the most humblest way.
No, girl, boost yourself.
Like,
boost
seriously,
yourself.
like I'm great at that, but that's why I started. And you can ask any of like the models that I've trained, you can ask them like how they feel, and it's just amazing to see the growth in them. Like after like 2 classes, give me 2 classes, you straight, baby
It was
girl.
gonna be popping.
But yeah, cause like I have hardcore training sessions, you know, light training sessions, stuff like that. You would think they were football players or what I have been doing.
Yeah, I've seen on your Snapchat they do the little shuffling with the feet. I've seen it.
So, yeah, I just started that this year.
I think I like that project from you the most because it's not something you would see commonly. Like a lot of people want to be models, but they don't know where to start. They're trying to like do their own thing, but you got like this boot camp for people who want to come out and be models to actually learn how to do the walk and have that face, because I know it's a certain face you gotta have. I don't know, I'm not a model, but that is my favorite project from you because it's just so inspiring. You see people, they build that confidence when they walk and all, how you gotta have your chest out, chin up. So I think that is my favorite product for you.
I plan on doing more with that over the summertime. I have some stuff planned for that, so hopefully that works out well.
So with all this you got going on and everything you are involved in, I want to know what is the best advice somebody has given to you on this journey so far. Yes, that was a good one right there.
I can't remember. Trying to think like who gave me some. People always say keep pushing. No matter what, no matter how hard it gets, keep pushing. Clearly I didn't. It's like, nah. But
no, you still pushing, you just pushing with different stuff.
Yeah, hi.
Oh.
But yeah, just keep pushing. No matter what.
Alright, so what would be your advice to people who are trying to do what you do, or entrepreneurs coming up, or anybody trying to make their own clothing brand?
Do whatever the fuck you want to do. And that's real, okay? Have your hands in different pots. That's what I explain, like, my journey to people. Like, I literally have my hands in different pots, like fashion, music, poetry, all that shit. Like, I have 8 arms. But,
I support that.
Yeah, like, don't, because so many people will tell you can't do it. Like, they ain't never heard of that idea before, and like, are you sure you can do that? And you tell them yes.
Yes.
The fuck you. Like, seriously. honestly, like, so many people are gonna doubt you. Oh, so many people are gonna doubt you. And you gonna see it, because when you start getting, like, when you start to pop, then that's when those fake people start, hey girl, what's this? And I'll be like, where were you at when I started?
Okay, I ain't even popping yet, and it be them people. Like with my little photography, I be doing that. Can I come shoot with you? Or
like,
can you shoot me something for free?
When they see you doing something, that's when they gonna be like, oh. But when it was just in the idea phase, where were they at? Sitting, saying, she not gonna do that.
Now look at them. Look at where you at now. Doing your thing, girl. Just flourishing.
Trying. And I'm almost a senior, y'all. Today, at 7 o'clock, I will be a senior.
So that's when your last final is? Well, that's when
it's at 5:45, but yeah, it should be done around then. But
all right, good luck to you and all blessings. So is there anything that you can disclose with us? Because I know you got a lot coming up, so I don't want to spill the beans for everything. Is there anything that we can be expecting from you that you can't disclose?
There may or may not be a show coming up, and there may or may not be another clothing brand coming out. So let's just say
may or may not.
Let's just say that for all the people watching, because I know there's going to be some people watching later on. If y'all thought Serene was going to be the end, you are mistaken, honey, because something is coming fast and in a hurry. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know when it's going to come out. It's literally still in the idea phase. But when I perfect that shit,
yes, hunty,
I'm coming harder. So y'all can take y'all time right now. You know, do whatever y'all want to do. You know, for the other clothing brands, other people hating, doubting on Reem. You know, yeah, she coming on. I'm excited.
Okay, so I think that's all the questions that I have. I know people on your live are asking questions, but is there any shout outs you want to give? Any questions you want to ask me?
Y'all missed the damn interview.
They're coming in late.
So I currently still have bathing suits. I currently still have the collab pants I did with Amber Chambers. I still have the long sleeve shirts. Actually, I should count them up. Oh, that's doing too much. There's somewhere. But yeah, there's only a few left of the tees. Some suits, there are a few left. Yeah, so some suits, tees, and those pants gotta go. So those are gone. The site is going down.
All right, so if you have any questions for me or any shout outs, now is your time. Shout your people out.
I just want to shout out my supporters, the people who started with me, the people who are here now, the people who have given me, you know, advice when I be feeling down and stuff, because a girl be feeling down, okay? Just stuff like that, because it's helped me a lot. If y'all want to be my friend,
the DMs is open for friendships.
Yeah, I need some more creative friends.
No, if I wasn't going back to the city,
I'm gonna be up here all summer working. Literally, my schedule says this. I'm working either like from 2 to 3 shifts a day. I tell them, yeah, give me 50 hours.
No.
Give me 50 hours. Okay. That's it. Now I'm looking at my schedule like, what did I do? No.
All right, so Amir's DMs are open for friendships only. Yeah. Don't DM her nothing crazy.
Don't do that, because
all of her social media will be in the description.
But not ready to meet. Honey, don't do that. No.
All of her social media will be in the description box. So you see she is on live on Twitter right now?
Yeah,
Twitter. So hopefully you can be a part of the live for her next interview or just next time she goes live. And I want to thank you for your time because it is early in the morning.
And thank you. Look, I pulled an all-nighter, y'all. I'm still up, energized. Just pray for me. You know, I got to
send her all the prayers. You see her in her natural work element. And I want to thank everybody who does watch this because Support My City is taking over. First Detroit and then the world.
Okay.
That's my new slogan out.
I like
That's it.
That.
It's stamped First Detroit and then the world.
I like that.